We're here with Alex Pracher, the winning pitcher from Wednesday's 3-0 win over Rhode Island. Alex, a complete game shutout in St. Joe's first ever Atlantic 10 baseball championship game. Now, you mentioned before the importance of the team coming out loose. You guys seem to do that. You know, a lot of timely hits, a lot of just fantastic pitching from you. What was the big thing that you told yourself every time you went out there each inning?
I mean, the big thing every inning was just to stay calm, relaxed, loose. Like I said, loose is just very, very important, especially when you're coming in as an underdog, because you know that the other team has a lot of pressure on them to win. So, you know, as the game continued to escalate, as the tension continued to mount, I just kept going out and trying to get calmer and calmer every inning, almost to the point where I was very relaxed out there. And I realized if that's what I can do, you know, then I think I'll have success. So.
Now you guys are going to move on to face Dayton tomorrow. What do you think is the team's mindset like now? They've gotten through that first game. Now they think they can see their way towards the later rounds of the tournament. You guys are always keeping it one game at a time, but how critical was it to go out there and get this first win, even though it's a double elimination tournament?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's really important to stay one game at a time. But that being said, this was huge. This put us in a much better position than had we come out and lost this game. We got plenty of pitching still left. I think to come out and get that off our backs in our first ever tournament appearance, I think that's huge, because now we got to come out tomorrow and we got to feel good about ourselves. We got to, there's not going to be any fear like we're not supposed to be here. We know we should be here.
Now, you've pitched in the postseason before in your career. Did you call on that experience at any point today or yesterday as you got ready for today's start and during the game?
Yeah, I mean, I pitched in the postseason. I also, my regular season, appearances at Stanford were, thousands of fans a lot of times, and I knew that this environment would mimic that in a way. I absolutely drew on that experience, but that being said, I drew on that experience, but it looks like my teammates who didn't have that experience did the same thing, so they really picked me up.
I'm here with freshman catcher Brian O'Keefe. Brian, 3 doubles in the win today, including an RBI double in the 9th inning. Now, you actually had the opportunity to catch Alex Pracher today. Alex threw a fantastic game. What was it like back there for you as he's dealing?
It was fun. It was fun calling the game. We were in a rhythm the whole game, and we had guys off balance. And I think he gave up 4 hits, maybe 5 all day, and it was real fun back there.
Yeah, you guys were holding on to a 2-0 lead. 2 runs is a nice lead to have, but it's still not safe. You got up there 2 outs in the 9th. You fought off a 3-1 pitch and then looped a double down into the corner. As you're running the bases, like, how does it feel knowing you just put a big hit out there in a big spot in a big game?
Yeah, I mean, it's always fun to be that guy who gets the big hit, and I was just trying to put the ball in play at that point with 2 strikes, and he made a mistake, and that run gave us a big cushion, and it put a lot of guys at ease.
And tomorrow afternoon you guys are going to face Dayton. You haven't faced them this season. A lot of the guys did face them last year, but not you and the other freshmen. Does it change your approach at all to face the team for the first time at this point in the season, or is it going to be the same as facing a team like Rhode Island that you already faced this year?
I think our approach is going to be the same, especially with our guy Mullen going on the mound tomorrow. He's been our guy all year. So if he just does our thing, I think that especially us freshmen are just going to follow along in his footsteps and get the job done tomorrow again.